Hello there! Welcome back to our channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about 7 facts you should know about Russian military.
Aggression against Ukraine.
Over 30 years ago, Ukraine gained independence from the Soviet Union after the fall of the Soviet Union. It has since struggled to combat corruption and bridge deep internal divisions. Ukraine's western region generally supported integration with Western Europe, the country's eastern side, meanwhile favored closer ties with Russia. In this video, we're going to discuss 7 facts you should know about Russian military aggression against Ukraine. Are you new to this channel and want to see other interesting videos like this? Kindly subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. If you find it useful, consider liking and sharing it with your friends on social media platforms. Here are 7 facts you should know about Russian military aggression against Ukraine. 7. It is aimed at destroying Ukraine as an independent state. The illegal occupation of the Autonomous Republic of Crimea and the city of Sevastopol was just the first Russian step aimed at undermining the independence and sovereignty of Ukraine. The Kremlin has always been firmly convinced that Russia would never become a world leader without control over Ukraine. A democratic and prosperous Ukraine is a threat to the current authoritarian rule in Russia. That is why the next step of the Russian aggression has an attempt to destabilize the situation in the eastern and southern regions of Ukraine in order to form a quasi-state, Novorossiya. Russian President Vladimir Putin announced this plan at the Dialogue with the Russians TV program on the First Channel on April 17, 2014. 6. The courage of Ukrainians and the solidarity of the international community stopped the Russian invasion. Courageous Ukrainian soldiers, National Guard, and other defense and law enforcement servicemen stopped the active phase of the Russian military invasion against Ukraine. The joint political and diplomatic efforts of the international community constitute a crucial element in countering Russian aggression. On March 27, 2014, the UN General Assembly adopted Resolution 68/262, Territorial Integrity of Ukraine, which confirmed the internationally recognized borders of Ukraine and the absence of any legal basis to change the status of the Autonomous Republic of Crimea and the city of Sevastopol. The same stance was confirmed by the UN General Assembly Resolution 71/205, Situation of Human Rights in the Autonomous Republic of Crimea and the city of Sevastopol, Ukraine, of December 19, 2016. Besides that, this resolution unambiguously defines Russia as an occupying power and places all the responsibility for human rights violations in Crimea on Moscow. 5. Russia violates the Minsk Agreement on a regular basis. They have been violated by the Russian Federation on a regular basis. The signing of the first documents in September 2014 followed the direct incursion of Russian regular troops into Donbass and intense hostilities near the city of Lozvetsk, the suit of one of the most shameful crimes committed by the Russian army in Donbass. At least 366 Ukrainian servicemen were killed and 429 were wounded there while leaving the city in the so-called Green Corridor, under the guarantees of commanders of Russian troops. In violation of the Minsk Memorandum, Russian troops and Russia-backed illegal armed formations seized 8 pieces of land totaling 1696 kilometers square, which had to be a Ukrainian government-controlled territory according to the line of contact defined by the memorandum. The Baltic is one of the most telling examples of how Russia violates the Minsk Agreement. Combined Russian terrorist forces attacks and seized the city and the outskirts on 16-18 February 2015, immediately after the Minsk package of measures establishing the comprehensive ceasefire since 15 February had been signed. 4. Russian aggression has led to dire humanitarian impacts. According to UN data, Russian aggression against Ukraine has killed about 9,940 people and wounded up to 23,455 more. This number includes in particular 298 passengers of the MH17 flight, including 80 children killed as a result of a terrorist attack on July 17, 2014, when the Malaysian Airlines plane was shot down by Russian servicemen from the BUK missile system that had been transferred to the occupied territory of Donbass from the Russian Federation. About 1,584,000 residents of Crimea and Donbass are now internally displaced people after being compelled to leave their homes. 3. The constant inflow of Russian troops and weaponry is the main obstacle to peace in Donbass. Russia continues to supply weapons, ammunition, and fuel to the occupied territory through the uncontrolled section of the Ukrainian-Russian state border in order to strengthen the units of its regular troops deployed in Donbass, as well as the illegal armed formations it backs. It is through the uncontrolled part of the Ukrainian-Russian border that Russian regular troops and mercenaries continue to arrive in Donbass from Russia. Russian mercenaries are qualified as foreign terrorist fighters in accordance with UNSC Resolution 2178-2014 of September 2014. 2. Military aggression and hybrid warfare are Russia's standard practices. Russia's aggressive policy targets not only Ukraine when it announced its territorial claims and the willingness to protect the Russian-speaking population in the Baltic states. Russia violated the territorial integrity of Moldova and Georgia. Russia supports Eurosceptic and radical movements in Europe. It was registered that Russian special services interfered in the electoral campaign during the US presidential election in 2016, carrying out cyber attacks against the OSCE, Germany, and France. Russia's brutal military campaign in Syria has resulted in an increased wave of refugees to Europe. There is evidence of close relations between Russia's special services and terrorist organizations in ISIS and Al-Qaeda. 1. It can be stopped only by stepping up pressure on the Kremlin. Political and economic sanctions are imposed on Russia in response to its aggression against Ukraine. Therefore, stopping Russian military aggression against Ukraine and the reinstatement of Ukrainian sovereignty and territorial integrity may be the only reasons for their cancellation. In other circumstances, Russia will continue its aggression, extending it to other states in the region. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for more interesting videos like this. If you have any questions, do well to drop them in the comment box below.